Have you guys gotten your first fog yet in August? Well, if you have, like I have here in Southeast Louisiana, I've got 90 days until my first frost. How amazing is that? I'm going to see if this actually works. All right, it was wisdom passed down from a very old farmer to my teacher and then passed on to us. So you guys help me remember that today, August 29th, 2023 was my first frost date. And in 90 days, my first fog date. And in 90 days, we'll see if it is my first frost date. I love doing stuff like that. I just like to see if it works or how close, If it's a good indicator, well, awesome, right? But just in case, I am going to say I'm going to act like it works. So for that, what that means for me, guys, is no more putting corn, okra, winter squash, any of that into the soil. Okay, no more of that. I've got to stop. It's still very hot. It's still very summer here in Southeast Louisiana, but there's no more 90-day crops that can go into the soil. What that means is, you guys see that on there? Days to harvest, 60, all right? You've got to stick with fruits and vegetables that are going to produce in under 90 days, preferably under 60 days, guys. Summer vegetables under 60 days. So that for me is going to be things like kale, beets, carrots. There's not much more that are like a quick grower. Most things that I would plant that are summer vegetables right now in Southeast Louisiana are going to be the 90-dayers, bell peppers. There's some tomatoes you could probably pop in the ground right now and you would be good, like short, fast version. Fast harvest tomatoes, but I'm not going to worry about it. So there's your big tip. Your next big tip, learn to work in what season you are in, okay? A lot of people freaking out over the fact that it did not rain for however long where you are. Here, it was 24 straight days, no rain. The straight temperature, not heat index, The hottest I got on my property was 113 degrees. It was probably 120 degrees with heat index, real talk. No rain, 24 days. Day after day after day of temps above 110. And let me show you what my garden looks like. This is what our garden looks like, guys. Watermelons. Not just producing new growth. Corn, winter squash, everywhere. Okra, 2 different types. Look, I'll tell you guys how this managed to grow. Look at that. All right, you see where I'm putting my foot? It's extremely thick hay, very thick hay. All right, it's like that all over the yard. I left the weeds this year. I didn't try to fight them. It was too hot. The soil couldn't take it. So I left the weeds because it protected my soil. All right. I do use drip irrigation, but guys, I run on a 220 well pump and I can't, look, we even got new things seeding up. I can't afford the electricity to run a well pump constantly. All right, so look, the deer came back. They knocked that one over and they ate the top of this one. Yep. We'll have to problem solve that. I started putting Hammer back up at night solely because there's just reasons. Anyway, I started putting him back up at night. I'm gonna have to start letting him back out. Now this area right here where I let it grow up, all of that's gonna be tarped this weekend to get ready for me to plant my fall and winter crops. And the soil should be amazing. But this is what I'm talking about. If you garden correctly, you should still be producing food. So know what season you're in and garden, farm, live according to that season. So what do I mean? Summer in Louisiana is our drought time. It's been like that forever, guys. We forget because it's so tootin' darn hot. We feel like we're dying. And so we're like, it's never been this hot. We've never gone this long without water, knowing that that's not true. All right? So it's drought. It's extreme heat. We're all freaking out. But the problem is, you are gardening a way that people could garden in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I would say even up until 2000. I would say that we're moving into a new solar norm. We are. We're different. We're moving into new weather. I don't believe in climate change. New weather. So, well, I do believe in climate change. I just don't believe in what other people believe in. So we're in climate change, but not for end of the world reasons, because this is normal. It's how the world works. You've got to adjust. You have to adjust, guys. You can't form like Grandpa did, side busting that soil 4 feet down, season after season after season. You can't do it. You're not going to be able to grow any food in the weather that we're moving into. So like, comment, and subscribe for more free tips on Tuesday so you can be successful doing what you were called to do, grow food. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching.